Look at all my stuff. I love a big bag. I like that this is also kind of, it's a big clutch actually in a way. So it's, how cool is that? Let's open it up. Bing. There's a lot in here that's coming out. First, okay, this is really cramped in here right now. This is actually a scarf that Dakota knitted me. She's an avid knitter, very, like, she can knit so fast. I'm trying to think, it doesn't have the date on it, but she does on all of her scarves, she puts from the knitting needles of Dakota Fanning. You just kind of do wear it like this, chic. I do not knit. I definitely, I tried, but it wasn't really for me. On set, what do? I play phone games. I love a phone game. Doodle Jump or Temple Run, or like right now I'm like mixing potions together. I'm a sucker for that. They really get me. I have a farm. This is generic. It's not like a sentimental thing, but like a claw clip or like a scrunchie. My hair, it must be, I gotta tie it up. Like I need a scrunchie, I need a claw clip. Like I'm constantly touching my hair and like putting it up, down, up, down. And so to me, that's essential. Okay, this is a cute thing. I got glasses when I was like 7 years old. And so I was a little kid with glasses and I have my little glasses. I was a glasses like connoisseur. I still am, but when I was young, I really expressed myself with my glasses choices, and I would go in there and pick like the craziest ones, the most fun ones. These are precious. I can never lose these. I have so many photos of like little me wearing these in school. I mean, they're so small. What popped into my head just now was this Sesame Street purse that had yellow handle, that was like a hard yellow handle, and it had Sesame Street characters all over the bag. And it was like this little, and I just felt so grown up. And I even wore it on a red carpet, like a kid's premiere red carpet. And I had my little purse and there was sparkly lip gloss in there, and I loved that bag. I remember it well. Something nostalgic I carry around. I have this little pin of Shay. She used to do my hair on a lot of films. She did The Neon Demon. She did Low Down with Me, this film called Galveston. 20th Century Women. She passed away, which was, it's very tragic. Shay was just really fun. Really fun and so incredibly talented. I keep it in my purse sometimes for good luck, and you know, Shay's always with me. I used to keep wishbones in my purse, like real wishbones. My purses all smelled like chicken. I've grown past that, so I don't do that anymore. I didn't have any wishbones, but I do have these little like Post-its, and like my mom leaves them around my house, or she'll like slip them in a suitcase before I go off somewhere. And I have piles and piles of like sticky notes and notes. They're in like a lot of my purses, just at the very bottom. I'll just like take one and throw one in, and I save them all. Just a great reminder, and I feel like it's a good luck charm because I'm very close with my family. Okay, this is an essential. It's a L'Oreal Paradise, but it's a brown eyeliner that actually really needs to be sharpened. But I don't use this for my eyes. I use this for freckles, like fake freckles. I've always done a fake freckle for a very long time. I've done it. I love doing your makeup, and it's like the last finishing touch, and you can put more. And I feel like the consistency of this one is really good. I also have like a concealer, really good concealer. It's like a crayon that I can just do, you know, you have any blemishes or anything. The consistency is really good of this too. It's like, yeah, big crayon, really. I also have Henry Rose, is Michelle Pfeiffer's perfume line, and they smell so good. This one's London 1983, and it's a new one, and it really does smell, it smells like London, and it smells like Michelle. I do have a big bottle of this, but this is one further to go in the purse, so. This is from New Zealand, and I shot Predator Badlands there. New Zealand, it was my first time ever going to New Zealand, and it was one of my favorite places I've ever gone. I'm like itching to go back. And this was a gift that I got from my assistant and my driver while I was there. It's a ponamu, which is this necklace, but it represents strength, determination, and brings peace, prosperity, and good health. Also provides a safe journey over water. It's a really special gift, and I think if I'm correct, you can't buy it for yourself. You have to buy it as a gift to give someone. So I love this. I loved New Zealand. Ooh, this is a good one. I found this the other day. It was actually next to my bedside table, and It is the bracelet that my character, Margo Millet, in Margo's Got Money Troubles, that she wears in the hospital when she gives birth to Bodhi. I just thought it was so cool, and I stole it from props that day. Okay, this is hilarious. Mike Wazowski. I love Monsters University. I love miniatures. Like growing up, I had an amazing dollhouse and I would make things for it and order things for it online. Like, you know, the little like Cheez-Its and like toothpaste and like that stuff. I just can't get enough. I highlight my script like in a very particular way. I'm sure everyone, you know, has a certain way to do it, but I need good highlighters. I need a lot of pink because I highlight my lines in pink always. I am technologically challenged for sure. Like reading a script on an iPad, I don't have an iPad, and my computer that I have is gigantic. It's a super old laptop that I love so much. The screen is huge to watch things on, and it's like big. It is so heavy, it's so clunky. I know one day it's gonna explode, but I like it. Yes, there's a notebook. Yes, this is a Peter Rabbit notebook. In the rehearsal process, talking to the director, I'll write little words or just reminders, or I do my little doodles, these like little girls, these little faces, and it's just kind of mindless. It helps me think. I think it's sentimental value. I think Rachel's process is a little different than mine. I think she's very studious and like kind of academic when it comes to her approach to work. I actually think that's what makes her kind of wrong for the part that Gustav, Stellan's character, is asking her to be, because I think that she's not used to that kind of spontaneity, but over the course of them working together, she starts to loosen up a bit and kind of see a different side of herself and her talent, which is a beautiful thing, but it still makes her not quite right for his movie that he cast her for. These are definitely snack. I love goldfish so much, and I ate a lot of goldfish on set. I will say. We had an Irish director, Dervla. She directed a lot of our episodes, and she had never had goldfish before. She called them, and she was like, okay, grab a fish biscuit and eat that. I'm like, we're like, fish biscuit? Like, what are you talking about? That was hilarious. But she tried them, and she did they're addictive. They're addictive. I mean, if anyone knows me, I love gum. Love bubble gum, love juicy fruit. Right now I have some double bubble in there. I mean, hey, it doesn't last long, but while it lasts, it's glorious. But I was taught, do not chew gum. A red carpet or something, like no chewing gum, that's not ladylike. My southern mother would be like, no, spit your gum out. A good wallet matches my bag. I have my phone. Look at this phone case. I really need to get a new one. I mean, it's just not very chic, I don't think, but I'll work on that. That's it, yeah. Bye, Vogue. Thank you so much for watching and diving into my bag. See you later.